I have to give some credibility to ASFX. The stuff he has going on over there is amazing. So I do sometimes steal his trades.
Thank you for the credibility. When we were stuck together for the hurricane, and he caught a nice trade on US 500 with me.
Very nice.
He asked me 3 times if I was going to take the trade with him, and I wasn't going to do it the first 2 times, but the third time I had to do it.
There you go. He just bullies me like big brothers always bully their little brothers.
That's what I'm here for.
Just a question for you guys, both of you trading indices. Are you trading through a prop firm? Are you trading indices on a CFD basis, or are you trading indices on the futures basis using Chicago Mercantile Exchange futures? How are you guys trading them?
Logan, you can go first.
I'm primarily trading actually through TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. I'm trading ETFs on options on the indices.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. And you trading options or the ETFs? Like, you trading like SPX options or SPX itself?
So I'm trading options on the ETFs of the indices, so SPY, QQQ, things like that.
Right. Interesting. So how long are your typical trades on options? Is it intraday, or do you hold for a couple of days?
All of my trades are primarily intraday.
Intraday. Yeah. Wow. So you really
work from a couple of minutes to a couple of hours.
Okay, so you're just literally you just delta chasing because you obviously if you're trading intraday, you're not that concerned about premium decay or theta or you're just looking for volatility explosions and obviously directionality, right?
Absolutely. I'm also going a little bit farther out in terms of my expiration, so I don't need to worry too much about theta decay.
Interesting, but even though you're holding it for like a couple of hours, so it doesn't really affect you. Do you trade straight up calls and puts, or do you trade any kind of complicated spreads?
I personally do not trade any advanced option strategies right now. I'm just buying calls and puts.
Okay, so basically you're using options as a proxy for the underlying to lever yourself up, and also obviously to have a limited risk exposure, because obviously options they have a built-in stop. You don't have to worry about it. The amount of money you put up is the amount of money you can lose.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what have you been up to lately, Austin? What have you been doing?
So all the trading that I'm doing is still same thing we talked about. What was it, a week or so ago with Nick, the prop trading. So they're making it really easy. It's basically like trading cash on cash, and it's just super easy to take long or short, whatever instruments they're offering. Different firms now are offering different instruments. There's another firm out there we talked about that's offering stocks. I'm not with them. So I'm just trading the indices really. And Bitcoin.
Now, I had a trade indices on a CFD basis, right? With these prop firms?
Exactly.
Right. So, and what's your favorite indices to trade?
Right now, US 500 for sure.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. Well, because you're sort of I forget, you're like sort of a 1 trade, 2 trades a day kind of a guy, right?
Exactly. And I'm looking for like general market sentiment. Sometimes you can get caught up, especially with US 30, you can get caught in a lot of chop sometimes. So I find that like US 500 is a much better general market sentiment indicator kind of thing.
It is, but if you're an inveterate gambler like I am, then US 30 is your tool because it has 1,000 points a day range. Today it has 700 point a day range. So So how were you guys the day today? Or did you guys get along today? Today was a beautiful?
I had a long on oil, so that I had a nice win on oil today, so that was nice. I mean, the big move was silver. If you weren't long silver from last night, it was like 2-3 in the morning, it started taking off, bro. It's funny, silver's up 8%, and here we are, the battle of the silvers, right?
You know what? Silver is like one of those things that nobody's paying any attention to because it's been such a so long.
I think it's a good sign. I think there was a tweet I saw out. Someone posted the long and short. Everybody's long silver. So I'm curious to know how much higher is it going.
Huh. That's really interesting. Really interesting. Huh. And what about you, Logan? What's your favorite instrument these days?
I also am trading. For him, it'd be US 500. For me, it's SPY. SPY is right now my favorite asset to trade. My highest win rate, though, is on Apple. I do like to trade some individual stocks time to time. Absolutely.
Now, do you trade like how your brother sort of trades like 1 trade a day, 2 trades a day, sort of like finds a setup, takes a setup, gives himself maybe one extra chance, and that's it. What do you do? What's your process like?
There's many days that I actually don't place a trade at all. What I do is I try to find a very high probability setup according to my setup parameters, and I'm just waiting for that. And if it does not come, then I simply don't place a trade.
Okay. Do you ever steal setups from your brother?
I do, absolutely. No, absolutely. I have to give some credibility to ASFX. The stuff he has going on over there is amazing. So I do sometimes steal his trades.
Thank you for the credibility. When we were stuck together for the hurricane, and he caught a nice trade on US 500 with me.
Very nice.
He asked me 3 times if I was going to take the trade with him, and I wasn't going to do it the first 2 times, but the third time I had to do it.
There you go. He just bullies you like big brothers always bully their little brothers.
That's what I'm here for.